You have a show in Reno at the Atlantis coming up at the end of next month. I believe it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, right?
That's what I said. They said, do you want to play Reno? I said, can I do it after Thanksgiving? They have an opening before, but I said, come on, I don't go after. Everyone's digested. They're hungover for a couple of days, and they come into Reno. I've always done
last
well
time you've
in
been
Reno.
here?
I don't know what it is with me in Reno.
When's the last time you've been to Reno?
I don't know, but I've always had a great time there. I love Reno. It's a secret gem. Do you live there now?
Yes, that's
why. You mind?
I
know it's a little aggressive, but could we get your home address?
Sure. I am at 48. No, I'm stop.
No, it's a surprisingly beautiful, because we would go there as a kid. We'd get the 7 of us in the station wagon and go to Montana, and we'd go through Reno.
Right.
And now you go back and it's like rivers everywhere and all this.
Beautiful. You grew up in Missoula in a big family, and you base your character Garth on your older brother. I love that about that character.
Yes, I did. I based it on my brother Brett. And he talks like that. Even I sometimes think that I exaggerate it. I talked to him last week. He goes, "Hi, this is Brett." And they talk like that.
Did he say, look, man, I need residuals from this character? Come on. You ripped me off. Your own brother.
Invent a prototype called the Video Toaster, which was the first home video editing machine. So I wore a T-shirt in the Wayne's World 2 that said Video Toaster under Garth, because Garth had a flannel.
Right.
So on the second movie, I just sold out every T-shirt I could. I made a fortune. Watch it again. But I did some press for Brad, and he did very well with that invention.
How much of that movie was ad lib? Just like, if you were president, you'd be Abraham Lincoln, that kind of stuff. It was so funny.
Well, there's 2 movies there. So the first movie, we had no money, and they threw us on the car, and Mike got a fit of the giggles, and we just did it really fast. It wasn't a lot of thinking, but yeah, that was just a ridiculous pun. Why? But it's just lasts. If you're a president, you'd be a babe. You'd be Abraham Lincoln. I don't know why that landed so hard, but there's a lot of improvising, but you also have to come in with stuff. There's improvising within the attitude of Garth,
right?
Because he kind of has a secret, which I've never told.
Oh boy, what is this? Go ahead.
It's just there. Doesn't he feel like he kind of has a secret?
Kind of always.
Kristen Wiig once said, "Why does he hold his mouth like that? What's going on with the mouth?"
And then you got TMJ from that.
I did, because I do it on Saturday Night Live. It'd be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but on a film, it's like 8-10 hours a day of twisting your jaw. And then the dentist said, "What's going on with the TMJ? What have you been doing?" I said, "I've been making this face 8 hours a day for the last 3 months." And she said, "Well, you got to stop." And I said, "Not for what they're paying me, doc."
Exactly. And you talk about that very thing, Dana, in your show from 2016, Straight White Male 60. If you haven't seen that stand-up at home, it is one of the funniest things ever. And it's still poignant today. That was when Donald Trump was coming into office or running for president.
Right.
You do all these great impressions, and you end with the Beatles, where Paul McCartney's talking to John Lennon from the grave about the Kardashians, and it's just hilarious, and it's still poignant. Thank you for coming to Reno. We can't wait to see
my favorite interviewer ever, Chris.
Well,
you did your homework. And I want to thank you. You're up in Reno, the biggest little city. You can gamble or go skiing on the same day. There's no place like it. Reno. I'm Paul McCartney. Anyway, yes. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me.